Everyone's Glacier Guy, Rock the Glacier as always. It is New Year's Day, and we're going to go over what we painted in 2025 and what we're going to be working on in 2026. All right, so we did the Capital Imperialis, the big Steel Legion behemoth right here. I made a custom data sheet for this guy. He's got tons of guns, and he's got huge transport capacity, really akin to the lore. Probably too powerful to use in any form of game against anybody, because you would probably need a couple Warlord Titans to be able to take him down, or just a pretty dedicated fire base. But yeah, he's pretty overpowered, and so I feel like he should be with how big he is. And then we did 93 models total, if I didn't say that already. So we got a bunch of Firstborn Marines, and so we did Mantis Warriors, we did some Stern Guard. And so yeah, those look pretty cool. We got a Mantis Warriors command squad. We got Gabriel Angelos, the old Forge World model. Did some Imperial Guard. We got some Cadian Penal Legions knocked out. Then we did 3 squads of Repentia. So 2 of the more modern mistresses, and then 1 of the older metal mistresses. And I think she looks really cool. And so never have to do Repentia again. So that's nice, because they're so overly detailed, each model. Got so many bits and bobs. We did 2 squads of Battle Sisters, and so at one point, I don't know if you can still take them in units of 5, but at one point you could take them in units of 5 or 10, and so people were just taking small man units. But what I did is I had some extra Sisters bodies, and so I added 1 extra for the Standard Bearer, so you could take the Standard Bearer in and out if you wanted to. And then these were they just have the Stormbolter, and so my wife wanted every squad in her sister's army to be painted a slightly different theme. And so the theme for the Repentia is CrossFit. And so they all have slightly different CrossFit colors. And they're all kind of tied into, let me see if I can get this focused. Come on. Oh, you. Focus. There we go. They're tied in basically what their shoe and shorts color are. It kind of ties in the units. But then, so these are Taylor Swift Lovers album. I forget which album this is, but this is Life of a Showgirl, and then this is Midnight, and they have these cool little star cloaks. I did that by hand, and then I did this with a flicker method. So that's Midnight. This is the Red album with a lot of brown and red tones. And so these are Multi-Melta Retributors with 1 superior, and these are Heavy Bolter Retributors with 1 superior. And so you can take these 5 as 1 squad, and then I can either get another superior that I have a spare of, and then they can either lead these if I wanted to take 2 squads of Heavy Bolters. But if I wanted to take, or 2 squads of Multi-Meltas, because back when I built this army, mostly what you would take is 2 squads of Retributors and 1 Castigator in a battalion. But the way it is now in 10th edition and moving forward, I'm not sure how it's going to be. So that's kind of why the loadout's the way it is. And I can take a model out of there, and boom. And then just have this on the side. And there you go. You got yourself a Multi-Melta inside your Battle Sister squad. You just take this one out, and you got a full 10-lady squad. And there you go. That's how it works. And yeah, I know the colors don't match, but I like the way it all kind of worked out. And then I can easily tell from a distance, oh, that's a Multi-Melta one. Oh, that's a Heavy Bolter one. I think it works out pretty well. And so that's what we got for all the models. And so for the Penal Legion, the whole Cadians are not going to be Penal Legion, but a couple of them are Penal Legion, and so I think it'll work out pretty good to have a small Penal Legion force inside the bigger Cadian force. So what we're going to be doing next is finishing up the Sisters, because we still have more Sisters to finish. We got an Executor, got a Rhino, got Morbin Vault, a lot of characters left, and so we're going to work on getting those done. Then we're going to work on some terrain. I got some terrain down here in some of the cabinets that needs to be painted up. After the terrain is done, we have a few Steel Legion infantry models, about 12 of them, that I bought after I finished last year, just to kind of round it out. And so I'm going to paint up those Steel Legion. And then after those, I want to work on finishing more Guard. And we have 3 options. We have Praetorian Guard, which is usually Victoria miniature models. And I do have to kit bash them a little bit, since the loadouts have changed since when I first built them. I think I built them back in 8th edition or 7th. I'm not sure. We have a small force of Vestroyans, and those look pretty cool, pretty ornate. And then we have a medium to small force of Valhallans. Now, all 3 of these are probably going to just be rules to Ascadians, and that's how the loadouts are going to be. But we're gonna have fun painting those up. I think the color scheme's gonna be pretty good. For these, they're probably just gonna be standard Praetorian Guard color schemes. Vestroyans, I haven't decided if I want to do red or if I wanted to do a green-blue color scheme that I came up with a while ago. Valhallans, I started with red, but I might do the white-green pattern for the Valhallans because I kind of like the snow idea, and a dedicated snow force would be kind of cool. So yeah, let me know what you of these three, what do you think I should do for 2026? But I do have a lot of other models that I have to get knocked out. And I do have the Mantis Warriors that I might kind of throw in there. But yeah, we're making some progress. Not as much as I wanted this year, but if you look at this big giant 3D printed model, you could say this counts as like 100 models. Then yeah, I got like 193 done. But yeah, so that's 2025, and then we're looking at 2026. And hope you guys had a great year, or hope you had a great year, and hope you're going to have a great year. Anyways, I'll see you guys around next time. Goodbye.